Good morning. Welcome to some coffee chat with Jason and Linda. We're here today on a rainy Sunday morning here in Asheville, North Carolina. And we're sitting on the front porch enjoying our coffee. And we thought we would share with you guys just a little bit about what's going on in our life. And one of the things we realized is we're in a really crazy, busy season in our life.
Yeah, we sure are. We always have a lot going on, but right now we have some extra projects on our plate, really work-wise, and
You mean really social media wise?
oh yeah, social
That's
media,
really,
right. It's work-wise, but it is. It's social media. It's social media for our businesses. It's social media for our kids, our family. We started almost a year ago in a coaching program with well, I think he's the very best YouTube consultant coaches in the world, and I think the industry would argue that too. So we have this wonderful council, and we're just it's not that we feel stuck. We feel like we make progress and then we do a 360, and then we make progress and then we do a 360, right? And we want to take some major action in the next couple weeks, and we're trying to figure out what that is. So this morning, while it's quiet, the phones aren't ringing, the emails aren't coming in, and with the rain, we can't really go anywhere. We don't want to go anywhere. It's a great time to just sit and unpack this and come up with some bite-sized steps that we can take
and
this
what's
week.
crazy is we started unpacking it, it just got bigger. We took one of those
Yeah.
little bitty boxes and it became like a refrigerator box. We're like, whoa, we were supposed to make this easier. And the reality is
Yeah.
it just got more complicated, which is what we're finding with a lot of the stuff that we're doing. And maybe you can relate to that. Maybe there's something going on in your world that seemed like it's just this super small project, and the next thing you know, you're building a new house. Like you
Right.
thought you were going to remodel the spice drawer, and the next thing you know, you just built a new house. And it's crazy because, we have to remind ourselves that this is not a fast process. And we take for granted, I think, that, I've been in real estate 25 years now, and you've been in mortgage 20 years.
Yeah.
And we didn't master real estate and mortgages in our first year or 2 years,
No,
right?
it took us a minute.
Yeah. And so,
And even as we started getting better, we really didn't become smooth or even experts for some time after that.
yeah, that's right. But now that we've made 15 videos for our YouTube channel, we feel like we should have 61 million followers. And we should feel like we should have 500,000 Instagram followers because we've posted 20 videos there. And it's a lot. And look, you can take out social media, put in whatever you want in your world. Life is busy right now. Our society is busy.
Oh, there's so much noise. There's more noise than ever. Every time you go on your phone, right? There's ads, there's texts from places you don't even know in my inbox. I mean, Jason, I delete at least 100 emails a day that are junk, and I actually do a pretty good job of unsubscribing.
Why do you delete them? I still have all mine just in
yeah.
case I ever need some underwear from India. I have that email in my box. They're silk. So I have.
Y'all, I don't even know. Those of you that have 10,000 or tens of thousands of emails, like I can't even, if I have 6 at the end of the day, I'm like, all right, I can live with that. But literally my box is practically empty every day. But but it's, I even think about that sometimes during the day as I'm deleting, I'm going, what could I have done with this time today? Right? Like there's noise everywhere you go. And then like we said, if you actually then have a big project going on in your life, it can be all consuming. It can be all consuming.
Especially when it doesn't go as fast as you think it should. And by the way, it never goes as fast as you think it should. Comparison is the thief of joy. And it's very, very easy to start comparing yourself, even if you don't mean to. And I think social media, there's a big part of social media that does that, because you're seeing everybody's very best life. And you're not seeing what's going on behind their best life. And you're not seeing what they did to get there. And you're maybe not always seeing the truth either. And that's one of the things that I've learned, is just staying in a place of gratitude.
Yeah.
Right?
For sure. For sure.
Hey.
You guys live here?
No.
Oh, you're just staying for the weekend
Yeah.
or something? Oh, okay. I just moved into the neighborhood, So I'm just trying to introduce myself
Yeah.
to all my new neighbors.
Also, welcome to the neighborhood, but we don't live here.
Hadn't recognized this nice truck.
Yeah, well, thank you.
What year is this thing?
22.
Oh, no kidding.
Mm-hmm.
I had a GMC, but I think it was a 93.
Oh, there you go.
It was a great truck. I mean,
Yeah,
I mean,
we like it.
Yeah, I mean, you used it, what size motors in this?
Well, have a great day.
Hey, same to you guys.
Bye-bye. I don't know what it is.
Getting back to where,
We just gotta give it a minute. Very friendly people in the mountains. Gotta love it. That's funny.
we were talking about gratitude. What we've realized is comparison is the thief of all joy.
Mm-hmm.
And no matter how you feel about that, like I love seeing people win. There's nothing that makes my day more than watching people around me win at a super high level. But I'm a human, and there's often times I'm like, I wish we got a new beach house, or I wish we got a new boat, or I really like that. And not because I don't want them to have it, but sometimes I just want to have it too. And I've just realized, like, we're exactly where God has us today. This is exactly where we're supposed to be today. And so long as we get peaceful and content with that, everything else works, right? But what's one of the biggest lessons we've learned during all this stuff?
Certainly just to stay in a place of gratitude, right? That as we have all these projects, as we have all of this extra busyness, I mean, I'm thankful for it, right? Because it means that we're being stretched, we're growing, we're heading in a direction that's fresh, it's exciting, and I can't wait to see what's ahead of us. But you have to stay in a state of gratitude where you're excited for the things that are happening, instead of getting frustrated over,
Yeah, because I can promise you, they're never happening as fast as we think they should.
Yeah, that's for sure. And it comes back to expectations, right? Which we talk a lot about. So making sure you have the right expectations about where you're going and what you're doing and who's doing what. And then ultimately your schedule, right?
I think that was something big we unpacked today. Before we got on camera, just the two of us. We may or may not have had a disagreement. Just throwing it out there.
Well, that's what happens when you're married and you get to some sensitive subjects. But schedule, when you're talking about a busy season, yes, you can be busy, you can have extra things going on, but at the end of the day, you are still in charge of your life, and you still are in charge of your schedule, and it's still the decisions you choose to make that make you busy or not, right? And we've allowed ourselves to have more things going on, which means we might work a little bit more or work a little differently.
Or play a little more.
Well, but right now with our projects, it's working more. And so, but we've chosen that. And so if you choose that, you can't complain about it. But you still set those boundaries, right? And then whatever time that you've allotted to do your work, then you have to put your big rocks in first, and then, so on and so forth. So you got to make sure that you're spending the right time on the right projects every day, or you end up feeling frustrated and going in circles and sitting down like we did this morning.
Yeah. In peace. It was such a peaceful conversation we had.
It is now.
Yeah, that was earlier. But that's real. It's a real life thing. And it has to do with expectations, right?
So what are you struggling with, right? How can you get a better handle on your expectations? How can you get a better handle on your schedule? Hopefully you can take something that we've shared this morning and apply it. But that is the season we're in, and it's okay. And we're excited to take some more bite-sized steps this week and just slowly peel the layers of the onion back and let things calm down.
Yep. So hope you guys enjoyed this video. Do us a favor, like and subscribe. We'd love to know what you thought. If there's anything we can do for you, please don't hesitate to reach out. And I hope you have an amazing day.